Yan. Hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. So I have my portable tripod here and my phone. No, this is not my phone, my camera to record. So hello guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's me again. So today I'm gonna, for the past few months since New Year, it's almost half a year, no? For almost December, January, February, March, April. So for 4 months now, I've been decluttering stuff, and then I've been buying stuff to send to the Philippines. So I was like, okay, if I'm not gonna use this. So I was like, whenever I remove clothes out from my closet, I'm thinking, okay, if I don't use you for the following weeks, it means you need to go. So that's what I've been doing. So I was like, okay, I need to take this out. Jean's clothes, Zach's clothes. I'm not sure if Cyrus, some of the shorts, if he wants to use it, because he keeps complaining that his shorts are kind of tight now, because he even said yesterday that I need to start exercising, doing cardio. But here he was like, I picked him up in school yesterday because he attended his last week of geometric club, and here he is. He had this big box of takeouts, like all of the stuff that wasn't eaten there, like a pack of all the snacks. He brought it home. The one I liked in that pack was the Uncrustable. So, and the rest are the tomatoes and the chocolate milk. I love that too. But yeah, he brought a lot, and he started telling me in the car, like, I need to do cardio. Yeah, right. I said, yeah, you have to. And then here you go. These are the clothes that I need to fold and then categorize. If when I'm done categorizing everything, I'm gonna ask Cyrus if he wants some of Zach's clothes before I put it in the box. And look at this cutie pie. This is John's clothes, and it's already small. How fast was that? That it already grown up so quick. It's like it was just yesterday that I popped him out of my belly. So that's why I'm doing this, because John's still asleep, taking a nap. So at least I still have an hour or two, because he just took a nap 30 minutes ago. And then I washed my face, dressed up a little bit, put a makeup on, tie my hair. My hair is getting long, so I'm not sure if I want to cut it yet, because I'm still not losing weight. I don't know. My process of losing weight is very slow. I asked my doctor about it, and he said, you're not overweight, you're just fine. Alright, so if I'm not overweight, then we'll proceed. I'm not anymore in strict diet, so I eat as long as I don't eat after 7, and I'm good. So if I'm not hungry, I don't eat. Before I was like, oh, I need to eat because this is the time already. But this time, if I'm not hungry, I'm not gonna eat. But if I'm hungry, even though it's already past 7, I'm gonna eat, because I don't want to stress my body and then have a hard time losing more weight because of that thinking that I'm not gonna eat because it's already late. So I'm giving a lot of this bib. Jean never used bib. Probably he used it when he was starting to eat, and then now he don't use it anymore. I was like, I'm gonna buy a lot of this. I bought 10 of this white stuff, and then some of this, and then he never used. I thought I'm gonna use it when he start teething, but no, he didn't. He didn't use it at all. And then when I start using that, whenever I feed him, he pulled it out. So I said, okay, no more bib, no more nothing here. So if it's gonna get dirty. I'm just gonna put bleach on your stuff. But yeah, I don't use bib anymore. It's just a waste of money, because that was $10. And I never thought that he's not gonna use it. And then I'm getting rid of short shorts, even the one that I use for sleeping, because I don't want to wear this anymore. I don't know. As I get older, my sense of clothes is changing. I don't want crop top anymore, like crop top. If I use crop top or short blouses, I'm gonna use pants that are high waist. But I'm not anymore into that category anymore. Oh, I never was. Since I started because I always use clothes that are some kind of like more on dresses. I am more on dresses or pants, not a lot of pants, but now I'm into pants now because I'm getting older. And then I'm starting to like think about more being appropriate about when it comes to clothing. So when you were young, you wear a lot of clothes that are like, you don't think about like being appropriate when you're young. But now I like dresses, pants. I'm not really into big shirts, like I'm going out. But I don't want to throw all the shirts that my kids bought. And I'm not sure if other people will like those clothes, especially now Gen Zs are hard to predict. So, how are you doing, guys? You know what, guys? Nobody put a comment in my videos if they like it or not, if they have any suggestion or constructive criticism. I like that because I'm learning if do I need to improve my video. I don't receive any comment, you know, unless it's not constructive and you're just gonna insult. Maybe no, just keep it to yourself, I guess. Maybe that's why there's no comment on my videos, because they just keep it to themselves. But anyway, it's a sunny day here now in Florida. It's starting to get hotter and hotter every day. It's like you will, it's the start of the month where when you get out of the house, you will run faster in your car. It's like, ooh, run, 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 run. Yeah, I love Florida, except for the heat and no, except for the humid. The humid is the most unsettling thing in Florida. Is the humid. Boy, I really love this onesie. This is the most favorite onesie I ever bought because it's yellow and Jean looks good on color yellow. For some reason, I don't know. I feel like yellow is his color. But I don't buy him color yellow anymore. But anyways, yeah, I love Florida. Before I moved here in Florida, I visited my grandma here because she was sick. And then I fell in love in Florida. I was like, boy, this is the place I want to live. Like, I never thought that I'm gonna fall in love in Florida. The first thing that I fell in love in Florida, it was the peace when you're driving. You'll not see anything like, because I was in New York. I lived in New York since 2013, 7 years. In New York, it's like when I'm driving, I'm so nervous because each of every like stoplight, there's a camera. So when you're driving, you're stressed because it might be like, oh my gosh, it's already yellow. Oh my gosh, it's already yellow. That's how I drive. It's like I'm having an anxiety whenever I'm driving in New York. So I don't drive in New York whenever I go there. So before I was forced to drive because I was working and I need to, you know, drive because I need to. But thank God that I learned how to drive because I never thought that I'm going here in Florida and live here. I thought that I'm gonna grow old in New York. But boy, changes my perspective when I went here in Florida. It's like the peace when you go to store, it was clean, and then all the stuff like the cashier, from the cashier to the clerk to the manager, they're always like greeting you, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's like with a smile. In New York, early in the morning, people are shouting, people are already frowning. I was like, it's so very unusual when I came over here. And then here, nobody's fighting in the parking spot. Like, nobody's yelling, calling you B, you know, the B word. I never heard that here. Because when they fight here, they fight. Like, they don't call you B. They don't use their mouth. They just fight. But yeah, I love here in Florida. It's like the life here is very light. You know, you wake up in the morning, you have time to drink your coffee, and then you have time to, like, you know, to read books. I guess I don't read books, but it's just that the life in Florida, you will appreciate life when you're in Florida because you're not in a rush. You don't have to work 2 to 3 jobs. You have time for your kids. It is called life. That's what I love here in Florida. I am so blessed to be here in Florida. It's like, thank God I'm not anymore in New York. Though I miss New York. I really miss New York because there's a lot of places to go, and then you don't need a car to go somewhere in New York. Here you always need a car to just drive around. But boy, I appreciate life here in Florida. Like the sunshine, the weekends. It is really nice here. Sometimes it gets bored because I don't have work, you know. I only work every Saturday, and sometimes it gets bored. Especially Jean's still little. He's not gonna enjoy it. The outside. We tried to bring him out. Like, they attended a party. It's a bounce house party. So I thought Jean's gonna enjoy it, and then no, he didn't. He cried. He don't want to be let go because Jean is like, it's a homebody. He is a homebody for now, but he's starting to like get bored and wants to go out every single day. So that's a good sign, right? That he's gonna be an outdoor person, because in the party, when someone's come closer, he will be crying. And then now I notice when we went to Costco, I left him in the cart you know how you pay at Costco when they put the card on the other side and you pay on this side. It's not like the other grocery store that you put the card where you're paying, but this one the card goes on the other side and you go on this side. So I left him in the cart and he was eating. He didn't even cry. Even the clerk was talking to him. He didn't even cry. I was like, oh, Jean is starting to be a human body now. He's not anymore crying. So I was like, okay, so I just need to make him get used to being outside. That's why whenever it's like Sunday, we try to bring him out, so he'll get used to it and not cry when he sees people around him, or when people get close to him, he will not cry. So he's on that stage already, which is a good one. So maybe when time comes, God's will, so he'll be appreciative on indoor playground or whenever we go to the playground, because I think he's almost there. So he tried to communicate with people now. When we were eating at Costco on the food court area, he was waving to the people. So I guess he's a human body now. So we'll see. He gets bored now when he's home. He wants to go out, but it's so hard to go out. Playing outside by his swing will, like, I don't know, make you sweat. So Zach's now is already on his 3rd week of work. He wants to work, so we let him work. It took us like a little while to, like, all right. Oh, not me. It is my husband that took a while to let Zach work. So I said, let him work, because so maybe he will realize that school is very important. If he start earning money, that will not be enough for his spending. So started working. This is his third week. I think he's liking it, and of course everybody likes when they start earning, right? So he's starting working, and we'll see from that. He's almost 18, so he's gonna turn 17 this year. So next year he'll be as free as a bird. So I told him that as long as he don't do drugs, he don't smoke, or he don't drink, he's fine, because 21 is the right age to start doing vices. So I told him that if you still need my signature to work, it means you still don't have the rights to do those things, because not because you're earning money you're gonna use drugs already, or smoke or drink or whatever. I told him that it's so easy to go into a vices, but it's so hard to get out of it. I said when you start getting addicted to it, like me, I started smoking when I was like, how old was I? 15, 16, something like that, when I started smoking, and drinking and party, and it was so hard to let go of that vices. But I'm already out of the hook for 6 years now, so thank God I'm out of the hook of smoking. I can smoke, I can smoke, I can live without drinks or wine or whatever, liquor. I can live without that before, but I cannot live without my cigarette. That was me before, but I told my kids that it's easy to get out of. It's easy to get into that vices, but it's so hard to get out of it. So better make sure, if you know that you cannot get out of that vices, better not start it. I never entered into drugs though. I never entered into drugs because I know it's so hard. It's gonna be hard for me to get out of that. I never entered. Thank God I never had friends that took drugs. Thank God, right? But me and my friends smoked a lot of cigarette, but never entered into marijuana or into drugs, whatever like that. I never entered into that. Thank God. I never get addicted to drinking, because for some reason drinking makes me exhausted the following day. I like drinking with friends because it's so fun, especially when you're talking and laughing, but the following day, boy, it's like suffering the following day. But now whenever I'm drinking, I'm having this palpitation. I said, I guess I'm really getting old. So the last time I drank was when I was in the Philippines. So it was fun because you drink with your friends, laugh out loud. That's what I like when I'm drinking. It's like you feel like you again. It's like talking, and then it's fun drinking with your friends, with your cousin. I miss those days, but those days are gone here now. Here is like a busy life. I don't drink alone, or I drink wine once in a while, but even a glass of wine now makes me drunk. Maybe because I'm drinking alone. I don't know. I don't know really, but I just enjoy being with my friends, especially when there's no negativity with those friends. it's just laugh out loud. I don't want negativity when you're having fun. For some reason, it just spoiled the night. You know, it does spoil the night. So I like that. It is very. It's like I miss the Philippines when it comes to fun. But when it comes to spending, no, I don't miss the Philippines because it's very a splurge vacation. Especially when I go there, it's always a stress. So, but I'm praying that the next time I go on vacation there, it's not gonna be as stressed as the past few years I go there. So we'll see. If God forbid if God's will for me to go back in the Philippines and have fun without stress, it will be nice. You know, I miss catching up with them, but it's just that whenever I go there, I cannot catch up because I have to do this, I have to do that. It's just so frustrating that you're on vacation, but you're not really on vacation, if you know what I mean. So maybe next time. I was about to go this year, but boy, this popped again, my lump, my thyroid. So I guess God's not will. It's God's will now. It's not letting me have a vacation in the Philippines. Probably it's for my own good, right? I don't know. But we'll see. That's God's plan. Alright. I'm almost done doing this folding, and then I'm gonna figure out. I don't know if my daughter will still use this, but I'll send it to the Philippines. Whatever gonna fit in the box, then we'll go from that. I'm not gonna put all these clothes if it's not gonna fit. I'm not gonna force it because there's still gonna be a next time I'm sending boxes. So, but I want to send a box because there's milk that John didn't finish, like the formula. I still have 26 cans. He didn't finish it at all, and my brother don't need it, so I'm gonna put it in the box and then add some stuff because I just want to add some more stuff. So I bought a lot of Spam. I added 4 more Spam. I have 10 gochujang Spam because it is $10 at Costco. It's on clearance, so if you want to try it, I guess they still have it right now. So, and I added 2 choconi. That's the one that I thought that it's gonna expire this year. If you follow me, I'm gonna put the video at the end of this video. So finish this, and then it's gonna be at the end of the video. And it's like I said, so I added 2 more of that. Sean really liked that thing, the choconi. So, and then we'll see if I can find some gems in the store to add more in the box. And then I bought 2 Tide powder to send in the Philippines because it's also on sale, 25 bucks for the Tide powder at Costco. So we'll see. So I'm just gonna pick some clothes here to put in the box that I think that it's just fine to send, that people will wear it or like it. I don't know. If they don't like it, then we can give it to other people that needed more clothes, right? I don't know anybody that will wear clothing that. We'll see. But yeah, guys, there you go, guys. Because I'm almost done. See, that's the last one that I'm gonna fold, and then I fold everything. So these are Jean's clothes. I'm gonna give this to a friend in there. So this is Jean's carrier when I went to the Philippines, and then another carrier that I didn't even use because I can see Jean's feet turning purple whenever I use this. So I said, I don't want to use that. And then this one, you know how Philippines can just clean this, because this you can use this for bathing your baby. You just have to make him lay down there, make your baby lay down there. It turns yellow because, you know, when the water dries up and you're not using it, it turns yellow. So he only used this for 4 months, 5 months. No, I guess only 4 months, because when he started sitting, he don't want to use that anymore because he wants to be upward, not laying down. So that's the thing. I'm gonna finish it, and then I'll catch up with you when I start doing the box, because I need to gather all that I bought from Costco here. I'll show it to you on the next vlog. So we'll see. There's a lot of shorts here. I don't think my daughter will still wear this because I don't think she's into shorts. So we'll see. If they don't like it, then we'll donate it to other people that needed it. For some reason this scrub suit is still in here. And then I think I'm gonna throw my, I don't know where to give my pump. I have a pump, but I don't know. I don't know where to donate. I don't know anything here where to donate those stuff. But I'm gonna throw the thing that holds the ruby. I'm gonna throw that because I don't think that people will reuse those plastic thingy. So we'll see you on the next vlog, guys. I was just talking and talking because I'm bored while I'm doing this, because you know, it's so nice to have someone to talk to for this while doing this, you know. So some of these clothes are like from, this is size 6 and I'm now size 5. This is the very comfortable pants I ever bought. I guess I bought this for $13. And boy, I use this every single day, especially in the Philippines. Whenever I get out, this is the pants I pull. Because you know, when it's too hot, it's very hot in the Philippines. So when it's very hot, you don't want to use tight pants. When you're in the Philippines, you don't want to use tight pants. Okay? Because it's very hot. You want something that airy. And boy, it's very hot there in the Philippines. Very, very hot. It's like you're not used to it. If Florida is hot, there is a sweaty, sweaty hot. Very hot. So you have to have a good air-conditioned car there for you to be able to enjoy the outside. But boy, it's very hot. So I really love that. It's a Michael Kors, but doesn't look original. But yeah, I really like that one. It's very, that was dark green. This was dark green before. And now look, it's very pale because I use it every day. And then when I came over here, I didn't lose weight in the Philippines. And then suddenly when I was here, I lost weight already. And then I turned into size 5. And that is a stretchy pants. It's kind of stretchy, but not stretchy to the extent, but it's a stretchy pants. So it's like it gotten looser, even though it's size 6. When I wear it, and then during the day when I'm walking, it's starting to fall. So I said I'm gonna let go of this because I'm size 5. But it's just the material that when you wear it and then you started to walk, probably when you're sitting down and then going up, sit down again, it kind of stretch out during the day, and then it's starting to loosen up while you're walking. So I said, okay, I'm gonna let go of this, even though it's my favorite. If I have a favorite pants, it's hard for me to let go. So even in my closet now, I still have pants there that was like 10 to 13 years ago, and it's still hard for me to let go because it's very comfy. It's so hard to let go when it's comfy, except for that because it's dropping off my pants, dropping off my legs. It's like, no, I'm not gonna use this. And then whenever, you know, when you have a child, you want something loose, and then but this one, when I go down like this, it will show my underwear. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna wear that anymore. So time to let go of that. I have so much pants that I let go because it was from my pregnancy. So probably if someone's pregnant there or a little bit heavier in the Philippines, they can wear that one. But for sure my mom cannot wear that because my mom having a hard time to walk. So I guess that will go to someone. Okay guys, my camera is starting to die. So I'll see you on the next vlog. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, kindly like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share. Thank you. Bye.